Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Castlevania Circle of the Moon with me, the Doctor. In the last episode, we defeated the Necromancer and came to the Machine Tower, the first of the three towers of Castlevania. The castle actually, never gets a name. It's just a castle somewhere in Austria in 1830. And an old Austrian castle is all we really get. But yes, we're working our way up the Machine Tower. And we've got fairly early on some stuff to do. I really like the Machine Tower. I'm going to start with that. I love the... Oh, fuck. Electric. I didn't put thingy on. There we go. My old projectile shield, because that'll be super handy. There's a heat shade up there who's going to piss me off. Oh, man, they take a lot of hits to kill. Yeah, the Machine Tower is a good test of actual, platforming in this game. Because there's a lot of these kind of, moving conveyors and stuff. The Medusa heads, if you recall, are extremely annoying and are what I'm aiming to protect against with this spiral. We're not going to go through this door here. We actually want to be on the door underneath it. But it's not a door, it's a small vent. Either way, new enemy here. Potentially a very irritating one until you know the trick, and then it's piss. And the trick's also extremely easy to learn. Wait for him to come down. This is the Thunder Demon. So he'll, as you can see, he's like a normal demon that'll just float there and attack. And then he'll fly around, and then he'll come back and attack again. His attack involves summoning thunderbolts, but you'll see they kind of form balls before they fall. And that... Ooh, a potion. Excellent. And those balls... You can they tell you when the thunder's going to come down, so you can deal with it really easily. If you come through here, there is a Fox Archer and a HP upgrade. Now, if you look at the visualizer, you will see that the Thunder Demon drops a DSS card. So indeed, we're going to do the classic here. We're going to apply Venus and Mandragora. We're going to put that on, and we're going to kill some Thunder Demons till we get that card. See what I mean there about the balls? That would have been easy to dodge if I wasn't an idiot, but there you can just walk in between them. If you're clever, you shouldn't really get hit by it at all. The real question is, am I feeling lucky, punk? That's not really the phrase, is it? Oh well, let's kill some Thunder Demons. Oh, level up. Hey, that was nice and straightforward. What, did we kill 7 or 8 of them there for the Manticore card? So this is another attribute card. This is the attribute of Poison, which of course drops from a Thunder Demon. I mean, why wouldn't it? So the standard Mercury combination is on our whip. Our whip is now weird. It goes at an angle, a jaunty angle, and drops clouds of poisons underneath it. Observe. Kinda handy, maybe? I can't say I ever really use this one personally, but I can at least envision situations in which it might not be too useless. Venus and Manticore does a kind of slightly weird one. That it took me a while even to work out what this one does. Oh, there's another Thunder Demon in case you're needing it. There we go. When you break a candle, hearts from the candles give you twice as many hearts back. I guess that could, be useful to kind of replenish after a boss fight or something like that, but I can't say it's the most useful thing I've ever come across. Next one, potentially extremely useful, Jupiter and Manticore. So Jupiter is the element of kind of protection and having shit protect you. Good one, words. And basically, you get this powder around you. So this deals constant damage to everything. But it's very little damage. That's the thing. So it's nowhere near as powerful as, say, combining Jupiter with Serpent or with Salamander. But the advantage of it is a lot more constant. This shield, having it up, will protect you against pretty much any projectile that dies, as long as it's not, basically got much health. Which is super handy. I don't massively like it because it makes a really annoying noise. Yeah, anyway, I'm just going to heal up. And on we go. Serpent and Jupiter back in tow, because I find it much more useful here. It doesn't make an annoying noise, even though, yes, the regularity of the other one might be a bit better to have. Anyway, yeah, there are a lot of situations in which, the the Jupiter Manticore combo is super useful. There are some bosses that launch a ton of projectiles at you, a wave of them, and just being immune to all of those is super useful. Oh no, fucked it up. There are also, some cases where you can actually hide in the corner of boss rooms. It's really shitey. Hide in the corner of boss rooms, and you don't have to do anything, for fuck's sake. You don't have to, do anything, just occasionally the boss will come near you, and they can't physically hit you, but they come close enough that the Death Cloud does a bit of damage to them, and then you can just hide there and just wait for them to die slowly, and it's a really shitey tactic, but it does work. Anyway, I'm waiting to get onto that, kind of pulley conveyor platform thing in the top left here, so I'm going to wait for them to line up. Good chance here to listen to the awesome Machine Tower music. Especially if I keep fucking up like that. And up here, unsurprisingly, secret room. In case anyone was wondering, when it comes to actually like spotting secret rooms, oh, new creature! This is an earth armor. It behaves very much like an earth demon, except it's not flying, but it does that same kind of makes a little earth cascade that comes along. Doesn't drop anything particularly exciting, and it's a relatively straightforward enemy to fight. And that's a heart max for us. Yes, if anyone was wondering about how we kind of how we work out where a hidden room is, you don't. Places like that, they're obvious. Other places, they're not. You just gotta know, because that's what gaming was back in the day of this kind of game. A lot of the time, it was just you knew or you didn't, and a lot of games have stuff which, especially to a modern audience, it's just like if you didn't know that, how were you supposed to work that out? And the answer kind of seems to be you weren't. I really don't know with stuff like that. Anyway, now we're in this little room here, and we just got a bit more progress to make, but we are getting really up to the top of the machine tower here. So first things first, there is a magic upgrade just along here. Crack through that thing. Oh no! Oh, just got it up in time. And then I got shot in the face by a fox prick. Ugh. Oh, here's... No, that's just a stone armor. So yeah, this Serpent Jupiter provides an excellent defense against stone armors. Essentially, their attack is negligible to you, which is super helpful. Now we need to... There's one more upgrade we can quickly grab in this room that involves us coming through here, hopping up to the right, then back up to the left, and smashing through there, which actually prevents us from getting up. We now would actually need to stand on that to get up, but that's not important because we're coming up to the top to get hit by a heat shade, apparently. And nearly happened again. And if we hop down through here, then we're not where I thought I was. Are we where I thought I was? Well, we'll find out. Yes, we are. So yeah, this pretty much completely negates them. Also, the one with Anticore also completely negates that, obviously better, technically, but as I say, I don't like it because it makes an obnoxious noise. It goes constantly, which is a slight irritant. Oh my god, fucking axe armors and stone armors, and not axe armors, whip skeletons. Whip skeletons! Fox archers! How did I fuck that up so hard? Oh, there's an axe. Have I shown this before? I don't know if I have, but yeah, sub-weapon, exciting stuff. Hearts max, let's head back. Now back in this room, all we can do is drop down, and we basically... Oh, for fuck's sake. Electrical error! I need to sort out the electricity in my flat, but... it's not really my responsibility. Anyway, up here is a little thing where we're not going to go yet. Oh no, that's not, that's a lie. That's where we just got the MP upgrade from the thing. We actually need to come up here. Ooh, a silk robe! That's exciting. I don't know if we've got one of these before. Apparently we have, yeah. Basically, yeah, super increases your intelligence at the cost of a lot of strength and defense, so interesting one to potentially have. This was the room I was talking about, behind this door. Not going to go through it much, but... Note two things. We can't proceed because it's too high for us, but it's got the audience room music, so have a think about that and we'll be back later. Anyway, with that, we don't want to destroy that, we actually want to hop up on it, and then we can kind of be up to this section, which we otherwise would not have been able to access. We actually have to use those as platforms rather than as things to break, so it tricks you like that, the crafty bastard. Oh, that was a lot of slowdown there. Yeah, you can get protected against stuff like slimes and poison worms, a lot of annoying stuff that drops from the ceiling by having this thing up. See? Haha, fuck you, slime. And, oh, earth armor there, they're more of a problem. I'm trying to use the sub-weapons more, because I realize I haven't actually used the cross that much, and it's super helpful. Like, it does a lot of damage and a lot of range and stuff, so I'd be a fool to ignore it. Oh, yay, I got poisoned, but he also gave me an antidote, so that's helpful, I guess. Oh, there's another one there. My god, there's bloody earth armors everywhere. They always tend to send stuff in pairs, so, like, this is the earth armor slime corridor, clearly, and we had the stone armor fox archer. That was a tough one to say. One a while back. That's us healed up and ready to proceed upwards. We are nearly at the pinnacle of the machine tower now. So we just need to head up here. And there's one more thing we get before the boss. Super spooky, I know. If we come right to the top here, and then this one's quite well hidden. Hey, there we go. So we got it in there. As I've said in the past, the Jupiter Serpent combo is super handy for accidentally revealing hidden passages. Running around with this on can be really helpful. This is also a good place if you haven't already got the Manticore card. This is a really good room to grind Thunder Demons for. I just wanted it a bit earlier because I was there anyway, and it's not tough to do it where I was. Oh no, don't want a dagger. That would be a rate shit up. A rate shit up. Good one. A couple more heat shades, and then we're basically at the boss. Oh fuck! There we go. So got a spooky door. This boss, I'm just going to use the standard combination of Venus Salamander to just increase my attack. There's not really anything else that particularly works well against this boss, so let's head in. Introducing the Iron Golem. Does a lot of damage, but extremely slow. So you really just got to kind of chip it away at him from a distance. So he'll do a slam to ground attack, which will damage you if you're on the ground when it hits, and will dislodge cogs from the ceiling. Those will he'll then do that thing where he lights up, and I don't know what that means. I think it means his next attack is more powerful. But yeah, the flaming cogs can do damage too. He also then heals himself, which is slightly annoying, but he's really a super simple boss. Like, he doesn't do anything really other than just kind of wander around. So just try and position it so you can get like a cross landing inside him like that, and then you get a lot of damage done. Whoop! And really, he should be dead soon, actually. Probably the easiest boss in the game, potentially, the Iron Golem. There you go. Never really had any problem from it at all. Hugh, are you alright? What are you doing here? Are you trying to take my glory? What? What are you talking about? I just want to save Master. You're in the way. I will defeat Dracula myself. And then... Hugh? Well, that wasn't very nice of him, but he also ran off the wrong way. If he wanted to get the glory steal the glory from killing the boss, then he should have come up here and got the kick boots! Jump against walls for extra height. Push forward and special move button to execute. Special move button is, actually, you can set these to whatever you want. It's worth noting, if you go to config, you can change the buttons around pretty much as much as you want. I just obviously have them on the defaults because it's what I'm used to. So the special move is R, which is what we're using for tackle at the moment. We can now use that for a jump, which I will show off in a second. We now need to go back down to the last save point we were at, because there's a few more things we can gather. Now we've got this, not the last save point we were at, that's actually the one we started the episode at, so let's head down there. So, kick boots. What do they do? So you can kind of kick off a wall. So, there's a few more things we can grab around the machine tower. One of them is here. There's some skeletons and some fox archers. You could have come to this room before and nothing would have stopped you. Until now. Because once you get out of the way, these guys are skeleton knights. That's slightly more exciting, I suppose. We're about to get to an area next episode, I think that has a lot more new enemies, so that's going to be super exciting for my visualizer. So, this narrow shaft, we can't get up it, but if we press and hold R while jumping at the wall, and keep holding R and pressing left and right, and you can kick off the walls like that, and that's what the kick boots do. We also get to see now up here a new enemy, the skeleton boomerang. As you can see, throws boomerangs at you. Unsurprisingly, given the name. It's worth noting, when you kind of kick into the wall, it doesn't recharge your double jump, so you can jump into the wall and then you can double jump again on getting off the wall, but you can still only do one double jump. You can only do 1 second jump after getting off the floor, if you get what I mean. It makes sense anyway. Anyway, what we need to do now is come back to the main machine tower again. Now, from here, we have one more thing to gather, and then we'll be leaving the machine tower. We've got literally everything in the machine tower. Most areas, like something like the catacombs, you keep coming back to occasionally when you get a new item because you'll unlock something new. But in the machine tower, no, you just get it all, like the Queen song. So, that's less I want it all, but still. So there's really nothing ever brings you back here. New enemy, this is our cunt. This is, you're about to see. Oh, no you're not, apparently, because I suck at everything to do this game. There we go. This is the Bone Tower. Remember the Bonehead? It's that, but slightly more powerful. And it can't easily be... The ones on the ground breathe kind of like shots of fire like that, which can't be blocked until like that. The ones on the top shoot projectiles, which can be blocked with whip spinning or anything that kind of does that. Other than that, they're just a bonehead, but just more powerful. Anyway, this grabs us magic points upgrade. Mind points even, not magic. And that's us basically done in the machine tower. So let's head up to... Remember a few minutes ago, we were at, just before the boss, we were at that room which had audience chamber music. I was like, we'll be back here in a bit. We're going to go back there. So, through here, we can now, of course, with the kick boots, actually proceed up here. And we get a new enemy, the hyena, who just kind of shoots you from distance. Apparently, hyenas known to be armed with rifles. Oh my goodness! There's also a werewolf. Yeah, obviously something like that was bound to turn up in this game eventually. They're bloody annoying, because they're very fast moving and hard to dodge. You've got to do a lot of jumping to get around them. There we go. Skeleton Knights, I believe we've seen before. But yes, this section we're in, you might be able to tell from the map, is kind of essentially... I don't know why I put that on. I meant to throw a crucifix, but okay. Oh, my crucifix went off the map that way and didn't come back. Hey. This is basically a shortcut back to the audience room, which is extremely handy. There's another werewolf here. I'm not even going to bother fighting that werewolf, because they're just a bit too difficult, whereas hyenas die quite easily. Oh, no, I thought I was going to get him with the crucifix and it was going to be cool as shit. But it wasn't and I didn't. It didn't and I wasn't. Neither of those work. Words are tough. Anyway, we're basically now, you may recognize this room, another new enemy. These are gargoyles. They're pretty much exactly the same as the gremlins and do basically nothing different, but hey, they're a reskin. That's cool, I guess. We can do more around this area a bit later on, actually. But for now, hey, look at that. We're back in the audience room. And you may recognize this bit with the peeling painting, because we've been here before. Ooh, level up. That's handy. So, I got some more gathering to do. Now we've got these kick boots. So, I'm going to head back down to the catacombs, kind of down near the Earth Demon room. Right, so back here, we then come to a room we have already been to. It's got another Earth Demon in it. Oh, how quickly did we kill an Earth Demon now? Oh, 2 hits. That's so nice compared to like the 6 it took in the first episode. We are getting stronger. Last time we went under there and grabbed a Heart Max. This time, we're going to go up and above, because we could have come here at the time, but, oh, there wouldn't have certainly been a tower of bone towers in the way. But hey, kill them, and you can hop up here. This is, of course, requires the kick boots. And then we've got one more place to do after this. If we kill these guys, technically that's the only one we need to kill, and then hop over here. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was a handily placed trench. Get a HP max. We're now going to head back up to the audience room. Quite far, actually. I will see you up there. Now here we've got 2 more things we can gather briefly. If we go right past... Wow, did we kill an axe armor in a single hit now? Holy shit, that's impressive if so. We can come into this section here, which we've been to before. You may recognize it when we get to here. It's not technically called the outer wall, but it very much resembles an outer wall kind of thing. So, oh, a wristband from the Will of the Wisp. That's very nice. These platforms are solid, so you kind of can't jump up through them, even though for some reason I feel like you should be able to. Oh, a mind restore. What we're really looking for, though, is this section that obviously our kick allows us to explore a lot more nicely. Note at that point I'm actually just holding R and just pressing in left and right when necessary to get us a heart's max increases. One final thing to do before we end the episode up. Wow, one final place to go. We've got 2 things to do when we're there, technically, is to come along here. Up here, again, needing the kick boots to get up here, especially up this bit. There are some little bits as well where you can technically now jump higher, but oh! Skeleton athletes. What I was going to say is you can jump higher by, like, if you jump into a wall, kick off it, jump into it again with the double jumps and stuff like that. You can get up some kind of ways like that, like the Abyss Stairway. You can speed up a lot of bits quite easily with that. Anyway, yeah, skeleton athletes will basically run into you, and when they hit you, they'll break. If you look at their notification on the right, they drop a DSS card, which we're going to grind for very shortly, because there's a lot of them in this corridor. If you jump over them, I believe they will stop and come back at you. Oh my god! We're not going to grind for the card because we don't need to, that's amazing! And I was wrong, I was going to say you have to kill them with the whip for them to drop anything, but you don't! You can just have them run into you and apparently they'll drop it without any luck modification at all. That's excellent. Well, that certainly speeds things up for me. We get the Griffin card. 3 effects on the old Griffin card. It's the attribute of wind. Our whip now does that. As long as we press and hold B, we will kind of keep fencing. It's not amazingly powerful, but I guess there are some cases where it could be useful. Venus is a completely pointless one. It increases your intelligence. So our intelligence is now a lot higher, which increases our maximum MP, which we use for DSS combinations, of which we can't have anything active because we've got this one active. Kind of bullshit. I can't think of a single use for that. I guess they just put it in the game without really thinking about it. And finally, Jupiter and Griffin. Stupidly useful, this. This is the Speedrunner Shield. A shield appears in front of you while you are sprinting. For running back through old areas with weak enemies, like the catacombs that I just did, this is super helpful because this will just blend anything that you'd kill in one hit out of your path. Like on the Skeleton Athletes, works super well. Actually then, because they're running at me, it doesn't work amazingly well because it's, because they still have enough speed to go through me. But other than that, it's very handy. And that is about us for this episode. Oh, we had a good episode for DSS cards for a change. That put me in an excellent mood. Thank you very much for watching. I have been the Doctor with the Infamous Gentleman. We have defeated the Iron Golem, the boss of the Machine Tower. And next episode, we'll be using our newfound kick boots to explore 2 whole new areas. Thank you very much, and good day.